Okay, they just here for years, it's the Mizzle show. Always checking in, cause you know we love sports. Hey, they just hit 100 subs, it's time they get some out. Hey, yeah, just two brothers, yeah, y'all. Come tune in, they got guests, they got others, yeah, y'all. Sit in chat, they got talks like no others, yeah, y'all. Cause it's a family up in here, we love each other, yeah, y'all. Let's see what they say tonight, yeah. It's the Mizzle show, yeah, the Mizzle show, yeah. Mizzle show, yeah, the Mizzle show. It's the Mizzle show, yeah, the Mizzle show, yeah. Mizzle show, yeah, the Mizzle show.
How you doing? How you doing?
Welcome.
Don't be alarmed. Yes, it's not a split screen. It's not a split screen. We really are side by side. Don't adjust your sets, folks. This is reality. Very rare that it happens, but it's happening. So therefore, folks, enjoy. So, welcome to number 258 of the Mizzle and Dub Show. We're both very disappointed fans today because both our football teams. Now, how ironic is this, folks? Both teams that we cheer for, respectively, lost to each other's division rivals.
Ain't that something? And the Steelers are taking care of the Jets right now, as expected.
They just scored a touchdown, and now they're up by 15 with 12:09 to go. And unfortunately, the team that plays in LA that wears blue and white,
pathetic,
unfortunately, are 3 outs away from facing the Yankees in the World Series. The only solace I have right now is the fact that my beloved Bulldogs, JP, I love you. Only solace I have is the fact that my Bulldogs went into Texas and won and got put back to number 2.
Football is up for me. Left and right, college and pro.
Ooh, Rogers with a nasty gash on his left hand.
Debo, you should be changing that name.
Yes.
I do not want to see that name on here no more.
Of Asgard.
Yes.
But right now, in the bottom of the 8th, the Dodgers are up on the Mets 7-4 in Game 6 of the NLCS. Last night, basically the Yankees showed why they traded for Juan Soto. Indeed. As Juan Soto's 3-run homer in the 10th gave the Yankees their unprecedented 41st American League pennant and their first in 15 years since 2009. So we know the Yankees will be representing the American League in the World Series, and it looks like it might be old-time baseball. It is your YouTube name. You are correct about that.
You can change your YouTube
No. When he's a guest on the show. When he's a guest on the show, that has to be his name.
Okay.
Yeah. So when he comes on as a guest, Opus of Asgard will be his name. But nonetheless, I decided to surprise some people.
Now, if you were not here for that, me and Dub had this plan for months.
Yes.
This has been in the works. And just think about how hard. That wasn't hard. We figured it out, but it was hard to keep everybody together with this. So I had to tell everybody we had an announcement to make. So the time comes. Dub's here. I get everybody in here. So let me tell you how it went down. So I tell him to come downstairs right now. He texts me back, I'm in the bathroom. Shit.
I had to go R. Kelly. I'm sorry.
So I'll run upstairs and disappear to try to stall. So nobody's looking at me while I'm announcing it. But the moment the man came downstairs and everybody heard his voice, like I said, in my Mac Dre voice, if you wasn't here, Cuddy, you missed out. The roar.
And that's
definitely it's over. Yeah, that's it.
Taylor scores. It's now 8-4. Mookie Betts with an RBI double.
God, this is about as worse as me watching the Niners and the Chiefs in the Super Bowl 2 times. But the Yankees and the Dodgers,
yuck.
Yeah, I'll just root for the Yankees. But anyway, the man said, I
gotta take a sip.
You guys have been waiting for this, and if you could have seen everybody's face when they heard his voice, legendary. That's going to live rent-free in my head forever. Just seeing everybody just run and,
And they had no clue.
No clue. Hell, we even had tears. There was tears. But the reaction that came to me was, I love and hate you. That's what I wanted.
Another run's going to score. It's going to be 9-4 on a sack fly by Teoscar Hernandez. Betts goes to third. 10-13 to go in regulation, and it looks like the Steelers are going to go to 5-2.
What's the rule?
Never go against Mike Tomlin.
There we go.
And a lot of people were criticizing Tomlin for why to start Russell Wilson. Well, I think this is a season high in points for the Steelers.
It is
scoring 30.
It is.
But
it's against the Jets.
This is true. But scoring 30 is scoring 30
against the Jets.
Well, the Jets are going to jet. So for those false starts, the Jets are jetting in the fourth quarter. And keep in mind, folks, the Jets were up 15-6.
And Devontae Adams wanted to lead the Raiders to go to this. Just one dysfunctional organization to another.
Hey, that's on Devontae.
100%.
That is on him. Oh, nice play at home. Good job.
He's out of here.
He is out. I know it doesn't matter. Damn it.
I know.
No.
I know.
It hurts so bad.
Doesn't it?
It hurts my soul.
I mean, we have to literally sit here and watch the Yankees and the Dodgers in the World Series.
Well, I know Fox is happy. They get what they want finally.
Whoop-de-doo.
Hey. Well, at least Joe Buck won't be calling the World Series.
Oh, that makes me feel a little bit better. Yeah.
But with this win, the Steelers will technically go into first place by themselves in the AFC North, as we await a very good Monday Night Football contest between the Buccaneers and the Ravens, both teams at 4-2, which should be a very intriguing Monday night game.
It should. Yes, indeed.
As Rodgers those 2 interceptions is biting Rodgers in the ass.
Well, one wasn't his fault.
No, one was tipped.
One, he just literally just threw it, and it was an interception.
Yeah. But by the same guy, Bishop has done well, intercepting both passes off of Rodgers. So there you have that. And, it is the clock being the ally for the Steelers and not so much for the Jets. And by the way, folks, the Jets have been scoreless in the second half.
You know what? That's a very, very valid. I didn't even notice that. Wow.
They're right now at the 25-yard line.
They're close to the red zone.
Trying to salvage anything left in this game.
Yes.
They go 3 wide.
What is it to salvage in this game?
Not that, obviously.
Is it trying to get Devontae Adams more accustomed to the offense that we're working at right about now?
Well, he's throwing the ball more to Garrett Wilson than anybody else.
That'll change by.
I'm sure. I'm sure. But I mean, again, I don't know where Aaron was throwing that. Very rarely you see Aaron Rodgers get happy feet.
I don't think he wanted to get hit.
That's fair analogy. Very fair analogy. And right now there's 2 down in the bottom of the 8th. The Dodgers are up 9-4. Rodgers back to pass. Hello. How do you do?
So yeah, this is what you get when we're watching 2 sports live. We're still being in the show, but we're finishing off the Steelers and the Jets, and
that damn team in blue. I know. It sucks.
And they're doing it without Kershaw.
Yeah, who's injured?
Normally we'll have a Kershaw meme.
And a base hit.
Ooh.
And that's run number 10. It is 10-4 LA.
Jeez, yeah, that's it.
Yeah, Randy Newman will definitely be singing tonight for sure.
We're wrapping it up in there at Chavez Ravine.
Which means LA will host games 1 and 2 and 6 and 7, if necessary, in the World Series.
Damn it, go Yankees! As I sip my tequila. I can't.
No.
As much as I don't want the Yankees to be in there as well, but I just can't sit here and root for the Dodgers. Everybody, you've been watching the show long enough. I don't have to say too much. Everybody knows how I feel about Southern California. The only thing I care about in Southern California is my family.
All sports teams?
Go to hell. Basically, that's how I feel about that.
Where are you?
Scroll. You gotta do this.
Where is it? Where is it? There it is, folks. There it is. Yes. Yes. That was from the soul.
That was honesty.
That was from that.
I mean, I give you honesty every time we're on this show. We give the facts and everything like this. But guess what? This is going to be me watching this World Series.
As Orange Cassidy
Makes his first appearance on the Mizzle and Dove show, the side-by-side Mizzle and Dove show that you didn't think you were going to get. But
yeah,
here it is.
here it is.
Here it is.
But nonetheless, glad you're with us.
Thank you.
I don't know why they're nervous.
Who's nervous?
Some Dodger fans that I know, like, why are you nervous? They're not going to blow a 10.
Well, you know what?
They're not going to blow a 10-4 lead.
They're not real Dodger fans because it's kind of really over. You should have confidence in that.
Yeah.
It's 10-4. That can't.
Yeah.
I mean, I've seen worse things happen in sports, but 10-4 in the eighth.
Yeah.
Nah. You guys should be celebrating a trip back to the World Series.
Like we're getting ready to play Randy Newman right about now.
Yeah.
No. 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 And no.
I appreciate your comment, but I wish I can dislike this comment. I wish there was a dislike button on this StreamYard so I could be like, you know what, thumbs down. But we appreciate you chiming in and commenting, but no. Don't you yes us. There is no yes. No. Hold on, wait. We can go WWF. No. I'm down for that. But no, on the real, congratulations to your Dodgers. You know, hopefully they can do something that me and my brother have been saying for years.
Yes, which is actually
win a World Series
in a full season, which you haven't done since 1988.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And maybe, just maybe, I'll give the credit that you might deserve if you win a full season.
Go Pinstripes.
Yeah, you're damn right. As I sip my tequila again.
Go Yankees, which really hurts me to say. It does.
I thought I would never say go
Hurts
Yankees.
me to my core.
I thought I would never say go Yankees.
Yes, Unc. Let's hope for that. Yes.
You know what?
Absolutely.
We're just gonna hang a star on that.
Yes,
baby.
we are.
We're just gonna.
Yes, we
We're just
are.
gonna hang a star on that, baby. Unc coming in
Yes.
as a fellow Giants. You know.
Yeah.
We'll take that.
But anyway, we go back to Thursday night. Sean Payton makes his homecoming return to the Superdome
Yes.
in New Orleans, Louisiana, and Drew Brees gets put in the Saints Hall of Fame as
they take a beat down.
they took a beat down at the hands of the Denver John Elway Walmarts. But then again, we thought that would happen anyway because the Saints have nobody to throw to on offense besides Alvin Kamara because you have no Chris Olave who's still in concussion protocol. Then all of a sudden, Rashid Shaheed, he's out for the season, had foot surgery. And like I said, the only offense is Alvin Kamara and Taysom Hill is still nursing ribs. And
when you can focus on Alvin Kamara, that makes it easy, especially when you have a rookie quarterback.
Oh,
you
yeah.
can just let loose.
well, not to mention you have an O-line that cannot protect for nothing.
Well, the reason why they're starting quarterback for the sideline.
True. And that's why the Saints have lost 5 straight games. 33-10 was the final score. Nothing too spectacular. Williams had 14 carries for 88 yards, and Bo Nix took care of the ball through 64 as the Broncos are over 500. They're 4-3.
How is he that wide open?
I don't know, but that's
I know why he's that wide open because everybody on the Jets have checked out.
Well, there you go. Steelers on the move again. Rodgers.
The same look he's been having for the past 3 weeks.
Yeah. And yeah, Unc, he is. He is. I mean, he's been efficient, taking care of the football. Has thrown for 2 TDs.
But when will the cooking become burnt food?
Oh, good Lord.
This is right now is because he's about the freshest player on the field. Everybody else has been playing for 6 weeks, and he's the freshest player on the field. So, of course, he should play like that. But when will the cooking stop? When they get the film on them and they start playing good defense? When they start playing
Baltimore.
Like I said, exactly. They're playing the Jets. So, besides the Jets playing the Raiders, who I think the Jets can beat because we're a piece of shit organization right now. But
Well, nice day for Najee. 17 carries, 82 yards.
Oh, yeah.
And Pickens, 5 catches for $111 and a TD.
He's supposed to do this to the Jets.
Yeah, but you got to feel bad for Justin Fields though, because he was playing well and leading the Steelers to a 4-2 record.
Well, and also kudos to him to being a very professional.
Yes.
In his interview.
Yes.
Where he said things that were like, okay, he saw where he was messing up, but just the professionalism from that young man is spectacular.
Yeah, they were ready for.
Don't blow the whistle.
Oh, let him finish.
I hate when they blow the whistle too early. Marshawn Lynch had a bunch of runs like that when they blew the whistle too early. And that was right there a reason why you blow the whistle too early.
The unfortunate suddenly. Oh God, we're back on air at Dodger Stadium, and just the unfortunate reality that's going to happen.
I feel sorry for you because my auntie's a Dodger fan, and she's probably walking around the house right now.
Well, like I said, they're about to play Randy Newman on repeat all night long.
Nobody wants to hear that.
I know.
Who cares about that?
I guess Dodger fans do. I guess Angelinos do. I guess I don't know.
Whatever.
But just to recap the rest of the day in NFL, the Jaguars. They are if they would utilize Warren more.
Well, he's just coming back from an injury, so they're probably going to implement him back more into the offense. But Najee has been playing pretty good, so you still ride with that. But I think once he gets fully healthy, you'll get the 1-2 punch from them. But right now, it should be the Najee show right now because you want to not put the pressure too much on Warren.
Yeah, but Warren is very good catching out of the backfield.
Yes, he is. I would think you should use him mainly on third down right now to become.
Yeah, let him be a third. Oh, suplex.
Yeah, that should be 15.
But in jolly old London this morning, the Jaguars get their second win of the season as they beat the Patriots. Yes. Well, one team showed up and one team actually stayed the whole week in London. But Tank Bigsby, have yourself a day, young man. 26 carries, $118, and 2 TDs. As Unc says again, you know, Auntie better, her younger sister is another story. Well, all I can say is my grandfather will be one very happy man right now up above as his beloved team is 2 outs away from
Why do we have to witness this again?
What, them celebrating?
Yes.
Because unfortunately our team can't get their ish together in the division. The Padres, you had one job and you were up 2 games to 1 and you crapped the bed.
I would rather have another New York World Series than this crap.
I know.
This is crap.
I know. I understand. I feel the pain.
Honestly, if you ask me what I'd rather watch, a Chiefs-Niners Super Bowl or the damn Yankees and the Dodgers in the Super Bowl, I would choose the damn Chiefs and the damn Niners. I probably wouldn't watch the game, but I'm just saying.
Do I need to check your temperature?
No, you do not.
Okay.
I cannot. I hate the Dodgers.
Hey, I'm right there with you. But unfortunately, they're 2 outs away from.
Because you know why? The Chiefs and the Niners Super Bowl will be over in 1 game. I have to watch this shit possibly for 7 games. That's a big difference.
As now they are an out away from winning another pennant. And I think Unc just commented again.
Yes. Well, Grandpa Miller is the same way with Dub's grandfather when it comes to the Dodgers.
Since Brooklyn.
Yeah.
Since Jackie.
Yeah, it was Jackie Robinson. And if I'm correct, it was Grandpa Miller who was a Dodger fan because of Jackie Robinson, if the dad explained the story to me right. So both our grandfathers are the same, pretty much.
But yet, in my case, Granny was a Giants fan, so of course.
Yes, Granny was a Giants fan too.
So of course I bleed orange and black.
Well, honestly, Granny, my grandmother was also a Niner fan too.
Exactly. You just verified for that same reason.
That is Jackie Robinson.
There you
was
go.
The only reason why that our grandfathers were Dodger fans.
There you go.
100%.
And the Dodgers are a strike away from a pennant.
Who cares? But we have to be professional.
Yes, we do. We have to announce it.
But does anybody that's on this show want to hear about the Dodgers?
Well, probably the Dodger fans that I'm friends with that watch this show, they're probably the only ones.
The hell with them.
And well, have to wait one more batter, a hit for the Mets.
Yes.
So they prolong it for at least one more batter.
Yes. But thank you guys for chiming in on this side-by-side edition of the Mizzle and Dove Show. Something that you guys probably been waiting on for a long time. And here it is. Yes.
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 Yes. I agree wholeheartedly.
Cleophas, say that louder so they can hear you back in the Raptors. they don't understand.
Let Sting hear you.
Exactly.
But no.
Exactly. I don't know. You can't. But as us being who we are, we have to watch it so we can talk about it.
Well, they're two strikes away from their 26th National League pennant.
Yes.
Which is sickening to say in its own right. The 0-1 pitch. And off the glove.
That should be a ball game.
And a base hit, so the Mets get a run in to make it 10-5.
Ooh, they cut it in half.
They cut it into half, yes. But the Giants are still Giants. The Dodgers, I wish it was the Giants. Well, the Mets are still down 5 with 2 outs. Even though stranger things have happened in baseball before. But
and it happened tonight.
No.
The Ravine should be ready to celebrate.
Yep. Which actually would be their first time celebrating winning a pennant, oddly enough, since 1988. Against the Mets. Go figure.
So you mean the team that bit off the Giants and the Dodgers are helping the Dodgers?
You could say something like that.
Yet again.
Well, the Mets are the child the Giants and Mets had when they left New York.
Yes.
Hence why they have both of their colors, blue and orange.
Yes.
Oh,
there you go.
Yeah.
Yes. They hear you now.
Yes.
Loud and clear.
Yes. And yes to you too, Mr. E.J. Wizzle.
I think he's saying that because the side-by-side that we're doing right now.
I'm sure he is.
And cousin, I can't wait to see what you're going to do for us Thursday.
Oh, yeah. Collaboration on Thursday, folks. Stay tuned.
Stay tuned. You guys
and that'll do it.
Yep, there it
Throw
is.
First.
Son of a bitch.
Randy Newman is singing. And the Dodgers, for the 26th time in their long history, win the National League pennant. And damn it, it's the Yankees and the Dodgers in the World Series.
I just want to rip my eyeballs out and take this away.
Yuck.
And put them back in.
Yuck. Yuck.
Oh, yes.
Oh, yes.
Oh, yes. I can't wait to see what your creative brain is going to do. What's the setup for us on Thursday? It's going to be great. But as you see, if you're watching anything, the Dodgers are...
I'm just going to say this right now. I want you to hear me loud and clear. And I really do mean loud and clear.
Yep.
Yankees in 6.
What he said.
Because I want the Yankees to win Title 28 on Dodger soil and make Dodger fans cry. So Bronx Bombers, Pinstripes, you got one job. One. And that's to beat the Dodgers.
Can Soto and Aaron Judge carry this? Because if you want to be technical, the Dodgers are they have a more
balanced lineup, yes. But Stanton is hot with the bat, and Judge is hot with the bat.
Our uncle loves that.
And not to mention the fact that number one, they feed off of Juan Soto because Juan Soto is not going to chase bad balls. Juan Soto will take the walk. Now, it's can your Anthony Volpes, can your Anthony Rizzos, can your Gleyber Torreses help carry the cause. But I think for me, the X factor is one former Dodger, and I think it's Alex Verdugo, the Yankees left fielder.
Okay.
You don't think he would love to stick to the team that drafted them and traded him off? Yes, cuz. Yes. 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 Dadgummit, yes. But nonetheless,
We're gonna let that sit there for a second.
But nonetheless, it is the Yankees and the Dodgers meeting in the World Series for the first time since 1981.
So neither one of us fought.
We were not a thought in our parents' eye back in 1981, which, by the way, that was also a non-full season. The Dodgers won a world title. Yet again. So, 2 of your last 3 that you've won, only 1 was in a full season. 1988. No, but okay, so here's what I say to this. Okay. You're going to have to see Garrett Cole twice. And you're going to have to see Rodon twice. Okay. And not to mention, this might be coming down to which bullpen has more of it, because the Dodge can make a very valid point, because like twice in the series, the Dodgers had to use a bullpen game, or 3 times. Again, can that carry you in a best of 7?
No.
Especially against a more deeper lineup in the Yankees?
No.
So it'll be interesting to see, because keep in mind, folks, we got 2 managers that are known for being more choke artists in Aaron Boone and Dave Roberts. Okay, now, Yankee fans, I'm going to throw a little bit of shade on you, because go figure, the one time the Astros get eliminated, you make it to the World Series. Oh, yes, I did. Because the Astros in October are still your daddy until you beat them in an October series. Oh, yes, I did. I did. Well, facts are facts. Facts are facts. But
Yeah, definitely.
nonetheless, it's another Dodger Yankee World Series I really want to throw up, because that's just,
And how does Angel fans feel about Shohei Ohtani now taking the stage?
Well, I mean, it's not surprising. It really is not surprising, but it is what it is. As I'm getting texts from Dodger fans.
Yeah, I haven't got nothing yet, but I'm pretty sure it's on my Facebook timeline right now with that. But
Yeah.
But can we not be mad at them that they finally have done it in the full season?
Well, they appeared they appeared twice in a full season and lost in full seasons, because they lost in 17 and they lost in 18.
This is also a true statement. Here we go. Here's all the Dodgers shit.
And Mom just texted me, the Yanks can beat them. Yes, Mom, they can.
Yes, definitely. If you're watching, Mom,
Yes,
they can.
yes, they can.
Yes. Yes.
And I'm just gonna post this right now. Oh baby, I'm gonna say it. I'm saying it right now. Yankees in 6.
That's twice you have heard this.
Yes. Yankees in 6.
You know what? I don't care how the Yankees win it. I mean, it would be sweet to win it in LA. That would just be that.
I would prefer them to sweep them, but I'm just gonna say Yankees in 6.
You know what? That would be spectacular. As Mom just texts me right when I say go Yankees. Even though there's Najee. Even though we don't want neither team to win, this is one of the moments to where you can wish like they'll split it, and neither one of them can say that they owned it. But unfortunately, that's not how it works in sports right now. So, wait, who? Oh,
Zelly.
Oh, not only are you an Elway fan, you're a goddamn Dodger.
Well, for historical purposes, this is the 12th time the Dodgers and Yankees are meeting in the World Series. The Yankees lead that all time 9-3, and it's going to now be 10-3.
It is so hard to not root.
Well, that's you, okay? Because I certainly don't want the Dodgers to win, and neither does he. I don't want the Yankees F them. Well, I don't want the Dodgers F them. How about that?
I really wish neither team can win, like I just said. It would be great if neither team wins.
Unfortunately, it can't end at a tie like it does in football.
Yeah, I don't want neither team to win. But if I have to choose, given that I'm a Giants fan, I'm going to have to be a Yankee fan. That sucks. Hold on for a second.
Well, as Mizzle goes to replenish his Okay, Zelly. Okay, Zelly. We will be forever grateful to Jackie Roosevelt Robinson for what he did.
Yes.
He's the reason why my grandfather, God rest his soul, became a
Which is
Dodger
mine.
fan.
The same reason why my grandfather is a Dodger fan.
Howbeiver, now you of all people have watched this show long enough to know we don't care about sports teams in Los Angeles, California. Okay?
I just said a second ago. The only thing I care about Southern California is my family.
Okay. And I have a lot of friends in LA who I love dearly. I do. But I tell them all the time, damn your sports teams. Damn them.
All day, every day.
Still love y'all.
Yes.
Forever will love y'all.
Yes.
But damn the teams that you root for. Howbeiver, facts are facts. The Dodgers have won their 26th National League pennant. The Yankees have won their 41st National League pennant.
That sounds like cheating.
Yeah.
That sounds like cheating.
But
No. Because the Yankees and the Dodgers were doing this way before me and my brother was born.
Yeah.
So we know our history.
There were some. They've had some great battles.
And that's the ball game.
Yep, that
in
is game.
Pittsburgh.
Najee finds the end zone.
Oh, and he's going to celebrate with the
He's
fans.
in the crowd.
Yep, and the
Steelers are going to 5-2.
Yes, indeed.
And the Jets are, well, being the Jets.
And Aaron Rodgers has the same face that he had last week, and Devontae Adams should have the same face.
What did you say, Zelly? Oh, you already said
Yeah,
that.
we said
Okay.
yeah. That's why
But
I'll do that.
Well, like I said, Dodger fans, you earned it. Y'all were down 2-1.
There we go. Same result, Devontae.
Y'all-
Same result.
You were down 2-1. And here comes Oos has entered the building. Well, I mean, hey.
Was he really? I mean, you got the same result tonight without him.
Hey. We already talked about the Broncos, El. You missed that. And the Lions are, yes, the Lions are. Like I said, the Lions and Vikings should have been the Sunday night game, not the Jets and Steelers, but, it is what it is. But you Dodger fans, enjoy it. You earned it. You came back down 2-1 against the Padres and came back and beat them, and you beat a very spirited Mets team, which the Mets just ran out of gas, so y'all earned it. So celebrate, since basically the World Series has a week off until Friday, which is game 1.
Just do it with a full season.
Yeah, doing a full season.
Not
no 60-game sprint.
And maybe.
Not no bubble.
And maybe I'll give you this much credit if you win the World Series. You see that?
In a full season.
You see that? Wait. I'm not giving them. Well, maybe there it is. There it is. I give you that.
Like I said, Yankees in 6.
Yankees in 4.
That would be the ultimate dream, but
Maybe 5. Because where will 5 be?
Yankee Stadium in Bronx.
Yankees in 5. And I don't care. You're just being a hater. Yes, I am.
When it comes to that baseball team, yes.
Yes, I am. When it comes to the Dodgers, hate. If anybody see the Dave Chappelle show with the haters, the pimp haters, Mizzle. When it comes to the Dodgers, yes, or any LA team. But as they're now presenting the trophy for winning, fucking bullshit. Why do we have to go through this?
I don't know, because it's painful. It is the ultimate pain, as Tom Verducci is presenting the trophy to that BS organization that wears blue and white.
Well, for all 9 that are watching us right now, side by side, as you get a treat on this edition of the Mizzle and Dove Show, as one screen. And
Yes.
stay tuned for Thursday, because it's looking like we're going to be doing a cross show with the
Our
Mizzle
good
and Dove
buddies
Show
and the All-Pro John
and our
Foss.
good buddies, the All Pro Jaffo. So stay tuned for that. I know my cousin EJ got something cooking up for us on that day. Maybe we might have a special kind of introduction for that. So stay tuned. But for the ones that are watching right now, thank you for chiming in. As it's final in Pittsburgh.
37-15. The Steelers go to 5-2. Jets go to 2-5. And oh boy.
So so I know it's the Jets.
Yes.
And by the way, you might get a special rant from a special Jets fan later on who said if his team loses, there will be a lot of passion coming out of him. So I can't wait for that passion. But Russell Wilson buffering.
So we're being buffered right about now.
Okay, there we go. Hi.
How you doing?
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
So I don't know if you hear what I was saying, but I was asking my brother over here with Russell Wilson making his comeback. It was against the Jets, who, pretty much not a top tier team right now
Correct.
with their defense.
Correct.
When the Steelers play a top tier type of team, do you think you can get the same outcome from Russell Wilson that you got tonight?
That varies a very valid point. One can only hope. And let's see who they play next week. Well, we won't know next week because they're playing the Giants on Monday night.
So yet again, we do not understand anything that comes. And Oos, we're saying that's what we're talking about right now. So as you chime in with that question, well, so now they're playing the Giants next week. So we won't get a full-fledged understanding of how Russell Wilson can play.
Then week 9, they're on a bye.
Okay.
Week 10, okay. So week 10, they play the Commanders off the bye.
Now,
the Commanders who are 5-2.
But it's all depending on how severe Jay Daniels' rib injury
That's
is.
true too.
So that makes it a little bit different. Even though the Commies won,
yes,
but
they're playing the Panthers.
Well,
which they should who they should beat. And looks like Tommy Edman is the NLCS
I can't
MVP.
sit here and say anything about the Panthers because their one victory is against who?
Your team,
motherfucker.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
Here or there with that.
But Tommy Edman is your NLCS MVP.
I believe that's deserved.
He basically got the hit that put the Dodgers in the World Series with his home run back in the second inning as the Dodgers erupted for 2, go up 4-1, and that pretty much the straw that broke the camel's back.
Yeah.
And there you have it. But
fuck the team.
I agree. But it is the Dodgers Yankees World Series. So
yes.
There you have it. But welcome to episode 2 of the Mizzle and Dub Show. Glad you're with us.
258.
258, folks.
And you get 258
side by side.
And I think we've only done 3 side-by-side shows.
3 or 4, I think.
Oh, well.
I don't know. Who says 80% of his team underthrown, especially the luckiest catch. Hey, lucky or not, it still counts as a catch.
Hey, those are balloon balls. He throws moon. I've never seen any a ball high and it just works. I mean, the worst person I've ever seen to throw a pass like that is Chad Pennington, who plays for the Jets. Just sorry. I'm sorry. Did we get that Scott Mitchell Award picture from JP yet?
I don't think he sent it to us.
He just showed us the prototype for it. But anyway, Russell Wilson was not efficient per se. 16 for 29.
No, but he took care of the football.
Well,
which is all you can.
I mean,
do.
Justin Fields did the same thing, and they benched him.
Yeah.
So again, welcome to the side-by-side edition of the Mizzle and Dub Show. As both of our teams in the NFL decided not to play football, but my team ain't been playing football since.
No, they didn't. No,
one.
they decided to play. They decided not to play football today either because. Really, that's the most all time for somebody making their Steeler debut. Really, 264 yards. That's interesting.
I don't even think Justin Fields threw past 200 yards. So I guess I can see the difference. But
Bishop was definitely the guy tonight because he had
that's who should be the
interceptions.
I don't even know why they're interviewing Russell Wilson. It should be all that
because
man right
because it's Russ.
That's
whatever.
Why.
Hey.
Well, that's the reason why we knew Marshawn Lynch hit the football.
Hey, I'm not disagreeing with that.
Marshawn Lynch can get 1 yard. He could not have won that Super Bowl on his back.
Hey, you're preaching to the choir, buddy.
Marshawn Lynch could not have won that Super Bowl for the Saints. I mean, the Seahawks.
Yeah,
he didn't go backwards that whole Super Bowl.
I know. Again, quarterbacks, you can audible out of a play.
Take the consequences from your coach later.
Okay.
But guess what? If the play would have worked,
I will ride or die giving Marshawn the ball 4 times at the 1 yard line. I will ride and die with that. Just like I would have.
Frank Gore. Oh, microphone. You guys are getting treated.
I would have ride or die with Frank Gore touching the ball 4 times and throwing the ball to Michael Crabtree.
Who guys got you down to the goal line?
Frank Gore.
Why we don't give Frank Gore the ball?
Because Jim Harbaugh and Greg Roman are jackasses.
That's 100%. But you decided to throw the ball to Michael Crabtree 4 times? With a quarterback that cannot even be persistent?
Not alone. Why did you call a quarterback draw? Because he can run. He's fast. But no!
Or a bootleg. Here or there. You should have gave Marshawn Lynch the ball.
Yeah, no. Hey. Facts are facts. Marshawn should have got the ball. Marshawn should have been the MVP. And Marshawn...
But why? Why was Marshawn? Why was that? They're like, because you know why? Marshawn Lynch was not talking to the social media or the media, period. So he scores that touchdown. Hands down, you have to give him the MVP.
Because Jim gave his big brother a...
Ooh.
Oh, you went there, Oos.
Ooh. No. Beyonce gave him that ring. Well, put it this way. You guys wasn't doing shit in the first half. Let's just be real. The Ravens was running up and down the field on y'all in the first half until that halftime show came up and Beyonce tried to give you guys the game because that's when you guys decided to play football.
Like I said, Super Bowl 47 should have been a blowout. We were not ready to play.
No, you weren't prepared.
Beyonce and them turn off the lights. So, of course, the Ravens lost steam. My team picked up steam. And then, like I said, Jim Harbaugh and Greg Roman decided to be blithering idiots and not give your future Hall of Fame running back, who, by the way, is the 3rd all-time leading rusher in NFL history, with 2 bad knees, decided not to give him the ball. No, Sean is too ratchet for the league to have him as the face, but they're not ready to talk about that.
No, that's what we're doing. This is why we're talking about it. Because they did not want Marshawn Lynch up there because he was not going to talk to the press. That's the reason why it was a pass play, because if Russell Wilson makes that completed pass, Russell Wilson would have been your MVP, and Russell Wilson is media friendly. And I rest my case. That is the only reason why Marshawn Lynch did not get that ball, because Marshawn Lynch had over 100 yards that game. He did not go backwards. Pretty much what B. Rabbit does to the Niners. You went away from what was working. So that's the reason why Marshawn Lynch didn't get the ball. No, I won't say it was rigged. It was more of that. I believe that play came from above Pete Carroll's head. Because if you were paying attention to anything leading up to that Super Bowl, what was Marshawn saying?
I'm just here so I don't get fined. You know why I'm here. You know why I'm here. You know why I'm here.
So do you want to put that up as a Super Bowl MVP?
Shout out to Oakland, California.
100%. He was only talking to people that Deion Sanders and Michael Robinson was the only people that that Marshawn was talking to through that whole stuff. He was not going to talk to the media if he won that MVP award, unless it was Michael Robinson or Deion Sanders at the time. So you make a pimp decision, throw the ball. Let's.
Hang a star on that, baby, folks.
I got nothing to say. Yeah, take it over. Uzi came in with the comedy hour.
Great googly moogly. Well, I will say this. I know who Derek Jeter's picking in the World Series. Well, next Sunday, Cowboys, Niners in Santa Clara. Arlington versus Santa Clara. One of the best rivalries in football. It does get. God. Now, if we're talking resale, I'm thinking just to get in, it's probably gonna be at least $500.
There goes the plan of us going. Never mind.
Yeah.
So you might get a live broadcast.
You might get a watch party. But nonetheless,
And you might have a Jaffa on that.
yeah, you might. You just might.
You might have a Jaffa.
But nonetheless, we appreciate you guys.
Because it's not just you. Is that me and Dub do not want to waste our time talking about that because we see it. We do not want to be those to always talk about the refs and this, that, and the third. But when it's in your face so much, you have to talk about it.
Yeah.
And we've seen the refs hand the Chiefs multiple games. The same call that they make on the opposite team, the same thing the Chiefs will do, they'll look at it with a blind eye.
Like today, Nick Bosa was about to get chokeslam.
Yes.
Refs didn't call it. Now, again,
Yes.
that's not the reason why the Niners lost to the Chiefs today.
100%.
By far, Brock Purdy played his worst game as an NFL quarterback.
Was it 3 picks?
3 picks.
People's eye? People's eyebrow?
Yeah, I'm going back and forth. But no, it's not just you. 3 picks, but here's the thing. You cannot go 2 for 11 on third down and expect to win a game, let alone you cannot let the defense getting off the field. The Chiefs were 8 for 14 on third down.
That's what she said.
And keep in mind, Patrick Mahomes played a very crappy game. He threw 2 picks himself.
Yeah.
And not to mention the O-line could not protect. And then when they got some momentum going, well, I don't know if he was scared, but it does not change the fact that he played a very horrible game.
Yeah.
Hey, you're not wrong.
And they got fined for that.
Yeah.
As Oos
They got
chimed in.
They got fined $250K for that.
Prime example, last night when the refs called the PI versus in the Georgia versus Texas game, that was pure bull. Until the fans started to throw shit on the field, all of a sudden they overturned the call. Well, here's an example of that being bullshit. Long time ago,
In a galaxy far, far away.
the Raiders versus the Pittsburgh Steelers
Oh boy.
in Pittsburgh.
Uh-oh. Now he's gonna grab the mic. Oh, we're live. We are live, folks.
Now, me and my brother was not born when this game was played, but we're very, very historians of how the game has changed and how it has evolved. So back when this play happened, another offensive player could not advance the ball if it got knocked backwards if it touched another offensive player. That's the rule. Am I right up?
That's wrong.
Okay. So the Pittsburgh Steelers versus the Oakland Raiders at the time. So Bradshaw rolls out, throws the ball. It bounces off a Steelers player. It is caught by Franco Harris. And if anybody knows anything about this player, what I'm talking about.
Raider Nation calls it the Immaculate Deception.
But Pittsburgh Steelers call it the Immaculate Reception. It's bullshit. Because it bounced off a Steeler player. It was caught by an offensive player. He advanced the ball, and they scored a touchdown. Now, after that happened, they were trying to figure out the rule. But since the game was in Pittsburgh and the fans were rowdy, throwing shit on the field, getting very upset, the referees was like, just give it to him. So, fuck the rule. We don't want to be criticized for what we're about to call, which they should have made the right call. And yet again, it cost the Raiders a trip to the fucking Super Bowl. So, here we go. Like I said, not born in that era, but know my history. So,
Well, all right, and refs shouldn't have that much power out like tonight. The New York Liberty versus the Knicks. They called a foul that saved the game for the Liberty, in my opinion. Unfortunately, didn't see it. We're going to have to look that up.
We'll research that ourselves, and we'll chime in on that on the next edition. We'll maybe talk about that on Thursday.
Yes, indeed. But nonetheless, I'm glad you both us here on this side-by-side edition of the Mizzle and Dub Show as we are here.
And watching the damn Dodgers celebrate the World Series, which I'm not happy about.
Indeed, but it is the Yankees and Dodgers in the World Series. Game 1 will be on Friday in Los Angeles. As now we're going to go over some football scores. And we'll go over what happened in college before we get to the NFL. And then we'll talk about the 2 games on Monday night tomorrow.
That's right.
Dos football. But back on Tuesday, South Alabama beat Troy 25-9. Middle Tennessee State beat Kennesaw State 14-5, more like a baseball score. Uh-oh. Now, Monk, who actually watched the game, he's about to give you some knowledge. He says it was an illegal play. The Raiders got jobbed, just like the Tuck rule. Both rules are non-existent now, but they cost us 2 more trips to the Super Bowl.
Yes. Which we have 3, which we either could have 5 back in that day. Then when you talk about the Tuck rule, that would have been our 6th Super Bowl because we would have ran all over the Giants in that Super Bowl. The Baltimore Ravens did not deserve that Super Bowl.
Yeah.
No, that wasn't.
When Syracuse, when
the Patriots did not deserve that Super Bowl on the Tuck rule
against the Rams,
we would have ran up and down the field on the Rams. Oh my God, it would have been a competition.
Interesting.
We would have destroyed them.
That means you guys would have been the last Madden Summerall Super Bowl broadcast, and how appropriate it would have been for Madden. It's the last for Summerall to be a Raider.
He probably would have let the broadcast go be down there with the trophy.
Probably.
You know what I'm saying? Al would have said, Madden, you come down right now, and you come host this trophy. I mean.
Oh, God. Okay, enough with the blue. We get it. You're in the World Series. Congratulations.
You're about 5 seconds. Stop it. We will ban you from this show, but you can come back on the next show. We're better fans right now. Yes. That's okay. Buster Posey is now the head of the Giants. Enjoy this. Understand it. But we have a champion taking over the reins right now. We will be back. Promise you. Yes. And they're still celebrating in the locker room as there's Budweiser being poured on every player. I have not seen any champagne being popped, so they're just using a lot of beer on this one.
Yeah. Yes, I know this. You like to rub it in, being the fact that you root for that doggone team. I understand this. Go play Randy Newman. Go celebrate because you're about to shed tears next week. Like I said, Yankees in 6.
You guys are losing in 5. Just because I would love it to be 6, as my brother's predicting, because they will win it in LA.
No, you really want to sweep is what you really want.
Well, I don't want them to be there in the first place.
I know.
5. Yes.
Good. I'm glad they are ready.
Oh, so no confidence in your team? Are you calling it quits already?
No, she's trying to make fun. Oh, God. And we're just watching the news to where there's been more strikes in Lebanon. Good Lord.
Yeah. That baby.
He's rooting for a division rival. You know it's real if Oos is rooting for a division rival, and he's a diehard Rays fan.
Right.
And he's rooting for a division rival. Like I said, enjoy tonight. But Friday night, It's on.
I would love this same passion that you have right now, but I would love you to have the same passion when your team loses in the World Series. And I want you to come on the show and give us this passion. Gracias.
Oh boy.
Yeah, it's bad. Well, it's a lot of fires going on. That's how bad it is. Just know that. And yes, the Mizzle and Dove show is just not about sports. We talk about anything that goes on in this world.
Which, by the way, Nadia, my friend, if you're watching, I hope your family is okay because I know you got family in Lebanon, so I hope they're all right.
Prayers are being sent. 100%.
But nonetheless, traffic airport meters, lovely. Not at all. Of course, well, I haven't been built yet. Western Kentucky beat Sam Houston 31-14. Marshall beat Georgia State 35-20. Virginia Tech beat Boston College 42-21. Okay. Then on Friday, Fresno State beat Nevada 24-21, and they did, yeah. Duke beat Florida State 23-16. As Mizzle said, college football season has been over for him since week 1. Then also, Oregon took care of business, who are now the number 1 ranked team in the country, the Oregon Ducks. Quack, quack, quack. Mr. Ducksworth. 35-0 over Purdue. In a very good game in Provo as BYU stays undefeated. They beat Oklahoma State 38-35. Oh, the Cowbears just find new ways to lose. Had a chance to win, but missed the field goal at the end and lose to NC State by 1, 24-23.
Game broke him.
I agree.
I think that Miami game, which I was there, I think that Miami game broke their spirits.
I agree.
It sucks because they were playing Cal has been playing good football since they left the Pac-12.
Yes.
I think once they
All their games have been competitive.
Everyone.
They haven't got blown out.
Everyone. So that lets me know that they're there.
They're close.
They're getting close.
They're close.
Yeah. They learned their lessons.
Sparty, San Jose State beats Wyoming 24-14.
Let's go.
Of course, talked about Georgia beating Texas 35-15. Sorry, JP, I love you. Stanford losing to SMU 40-14. Cuz says, I am so mad they had a college day in Oregon the week before I came out. Go figure. Go figure. Go figure.
Cousin, that's how it always is.
UNLV beats Oregon 33-25. UNLV is now 5-1. Miami, the Cardiac Canes do it again. They stay undefeated. They beat Louisville 52-45. Clemson and Virginia. Clemson takes care of business 40-31. Indiana thrashed Nebraska 56-7. Missouri beats Auburn 21-17. Army stays in the top 25. They beat East Carolina 45-28. Wisconsin beats Northwestern 23-3. UCLA beats Rutgers by 35-32. Wake Forest beats UConn 23-20. Cincinnati beats Arizona State 24-14. Louisiana beats Coastal Carolina 34-24. And this made JP happy. South Carolina beats Oklahoma 35-9. Eastern Michigan beats Central Michigan 38-34. Temple beats Tulsa 20-10. Good game in Knoxville, Alabama, and Tennessee, but Tennessee beats Alabama 24-17. Cobblers, Bobblers, Neck Robbers, or Dodgers, Yankees in 4. I am not even going to ask what that means.
It's from Oos. That's all it needs.
That's true.
That's from Oos.
That is true.
That's it.
On that note,
yeet.
Notre Dame beats Georgia Tech 31-13 in Atlanta. Kansas beat Houston 42-14. Washington State beats Hawaii 42-10. Old Dominion beats Texas State 24-14. Miami of Ohio beats Ohio 30-20. And then Maryland beats USC 29-28. Fake ass chop. Colorado beats Arizona 34-7. New Mexico and Utah State, absolutely no defense was played. New Mexico beats Utah State 50-45.
Oh my God.
Like I said, no defense was played at all in that game.
Yikes.
Georgia Southern beats James Madison 20-14. A&M beats Mississippi State 34-24. LSU takes care of business against Arkansas 34-10. Vanderbilt beats Ball State 24-14. Iowa State comes back and beats UCF 38-35. Kansas State beats West Virginia 45-18. Michigan State beats Iowa 32-20. Florida. Oose's beloved Florida Gators beat the Kentucky Wildcats 48-20 in the Swamp. Colorado State beats Air Force 21-13, and TCU beats Utah in a defensive slugfest 13-7. That was your action during this college football weekend. Real quick in basketball, Jonathan Kuminga signs a 3-year extension. Good job. Gets his rookie extension contract, who will become a vital part of the. I'm sorry, not Kuminga, Moses Moody. I beg your pardon. Wrong Warrior. Moody gets the 3-year extension for $39 million.
Which means Kuminga probably getting paid.
He will be the next to get paid. But yes, the Warriors open up their season Wednesday in Portland against the Portland Trailblazers. Definitely going to be weird not seeing number 11 wearing the Warriors blue, but it's a new era, so we will see what happens as the Warriors try to go for title number 5 in the Steph Curry era. Certainly a lot of athleticism with this Warriors team, and I'm pretty sure that is not Gatorade and Mookie Betts' Gatorade cup that he's drinking right now, sitting next to
the last time the Warriors went undefeated in preseason. What happened?
They won a title. So, I'm not saying, but I'm just saying.
I don't need to say nothing. I just say what I have to say. And you just said what I said.
The Liberty won the WNBA title with a 67-62 win in overtime. Like I said, we will check out that new.
We'll check out that information. We'll definitely chime in on it on Thursday for sure.
Now back to the NFL. Bills took care of business
as they should,
as they were spotting the Titans a 34 or a 10-0 lead. But the Bills scored 34 answer. Amari Cooper found the end zone in his Orchard Park debut. Keon Coleman got his first NFL touchdown. As the Bills go to 5-2, they beat the Titans 34-10. As the Titans are now 1-5 on the season. Very good game in the the not so frozen Central Lambeau Field as the Packers.
It's just Lambeau.
As the Packers in their all whites,
which are up.
Those are clean. Those are clean.
If you're a fan of that, that's beautiful.
Brandon McManus.
It doesn't get better than this white jersey.
Brandon McManus off the street.
Off the street.
Kicks a game-winning field goal for the Packers as the Packers beat the Texans 24-22 as both teams go to 5-2 on the season in a very good game. Saquon Barkley made his return to East Rutherford, New Jersey, and said, hi, remember me?
Hello.
176 yards and a TD as the Eagles go to 4-2 as they beat the Giants 28-3, took care of business as they should have. Perhaps the game of the day took place in Minneapolis, Minnesota. Yeah, the white unions was fire, not going to lie, and that was a
100%.
It was.
100%. It was. The Packers uniforms were pretty sweet today. Pretty freaking sweet.
Folsom Comic Convention?
Yeah, I asked my youngest son if he wanted to go. He said no, but I'm going to ask the oldest and see if he wants to go. I think I might be there because I'm off that weekend.
All right. Well, Lions and Vikings did not disappoint, like I've been saying all week. Like I've been saying all week long, that really should have been the Sunday night game. But it did not disappoint. The Vikings spotted the Lions a 10-0 lead. Then the Lions came back and scored 21 unanswered. Vikings took the lead, and then the Lions marched down the field to get the game-winning field goal. As the Lions and Vikings both are at 5-1 and in a first-place tie in the NFC North. Well, technically, the Lions are back in first place by the way of the division wins in the division.
And plus, they beat the Vikings, so that should.
Yeah, but they're both 5-1. But I can't wait for part 2 in Detroit later on down the road in the season. That's going to be.
I don't know why they didn't make that matchup like sooner than later. That should have been, and I hope that game becomes a primetime game because that's going to be.
It should be.
It could be implications for playoffs.
Or
seating wise, that game could be implications.
Or it could be for the division.
Even better.
There you go. All right. Seahawks took care of business in Atlanta 34-14, but DK Metcalf unfortunately did leave on a cart, so we'll try to get information on how bad that injury is.
And we know how things happen when you leave on a cart. It's 2 things that are going to happen for your season. 1, you're done for the game.
Brandon Ayuk.
Or 2, you're done for the season.
Ayuk.
Which I think, Brandon Ayuk injury was just filthy. That it ranks up there as about as bad as Hutchinson's injury. If you saw that Aiden Hutchinson's injury, it was horrible. Don't look at it if you don't have the stomach for it.
Yeah.
But isn't I hate to say that because it always seemed to work out that way. But once a player holds out because they want a better contract.
We have said this so many times on this show.
Yes.
But honor your contract.
Honor it. But it seems like the moment that you hold out and you get paid, you get hurt.
Or you have a sucky season.
So it doesn't work out for you to do I understand what you do because you're trying to set your future. Fuck you, Derek Jeter. You're trying to set yourself up for the future. But if you're still under contract, honor that contract because the bad juju comes on you when you hold out and you're not there for your team.
Agreed.
Yada yada yada.
Agreed.
Stuff like this happen. It's rare that a player holds out and they have a good season. Hassan Reddick is going to play, even though he just signed he got a deal.
Mm-hmm.
So let's see what's going to happen with Hassan Reddick. We'll come back to that on a later date. But it just doesn't work out for you to hold out, especially when you're under contract. Honor it. Play it. You will get rewarded later, especially if you're playing. They were paying Ayuk at the time to be a number one. Mm-hmm. Bro, you're not a number one.
Mm-hmm.
Hell, Debo is not even a number one.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have a number one on your roster?
No.
Thank you.
Haven't had one since Terrell Owens.
Thank you. So don't sit there and go out there and do that. I just believe that it's karma or something like that. And I don't wish injury on any player unless it's Aaron Rodgers right now because I want Devontae Adams to feel the pain of what he just did.
Oh, baby.
And I don't wish that on anybody. But that happens when you hold out. Am I lying, brother? Back me up. I'm not saying this to be like a negative Nancy,
mm-hmm.
but it's true. When you hold out and you're still under contract and you feel that you should get that, pretty much either your stats decline or you get hurt.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel you, but guess what? He's gonna be at home paid.
Mm-hmm.
Paid.
DA had to look like, damn, I should have stayed my ass.
And that's why I wanted the camera to be all on his ass. The same look that he had tonight. Just, bruh, you went from the same shitty team. You went from one shitty team to another shitty team.
Matt Ryan, I love you.
Oh wait, can we see it again?
This is for Matt Ryan, folks.
I hope you can.
Glare's too big.
Damn it.
Glare's too big.
He just says, as me and Dub said, we wish this World Series could end in a tie. Both teams suck. We hate it. But again, we're not going to dwell on the World Series right now because you guys are getting a treat right now. Yeah. This right here is beautiful. It's a one-screen show. You guys can't complain about that, right?
No.
So in the chat, the ones that are watching, how do you feel about the Mizzle and Dove show being on one screen? Do you guys enjoy it, or you like us on the split screen? I prefer the one screen, but it is what it is. As they're still celebrating in Southern California, as I do not care about it. Are you still posting about the damn Dodgers getting to the World Series?
No. Well, I'm going back and forth. Dodger fans. I'm congratulating on one end. I'm saying Yankees in 6 on the other. So I'm letting it be known. That's just how I feel right now. And nonetheless, back to football because, like I said, other than Georgia winning, it's not been a very good sports weekend for the both of us. As EJ was
yes, definitely. But cousin, as we get the shout out to the Liberty, I'm thinking that the referees handed them that.
So we must do our due diligence.
We're going to watch it. And like I said, Thursday, we will talk more about it as we sit here and give our research about it because we want to talk about it, but we don't want to we want to make sure that we have our and we what we see before we talk about it. Yes. We don't want to give you guys.
Battle of Ohio goes to the Cincinnati Bengals as the Bengals get their third win of the season as they beat the Browns 20-14. But Cleveland, do better.
Please.
Okay. Yes, I know Deshaun Watson is going through what he's going through legally outside the football field, but come on now. Yeah. He plays for your team.
Yeah.
And what Myles Garrett did, standing up for his teammate, bravo. What Jameis Winston did, standing up for his teammate, bravo. But Browns fans, okay. Dog pound, passionate. We know you love Browns.
Yes.
We know it. We understand it. But come on, do better.
Please.
Come on. That is just as bad as Philadelphia was cheering when Michael Irvin literally ended his career at Veterans Stadium. You're better than that. Stop it. That's just ridiculous.
They booed. Were they cheering his injuries?
Something along those lines.
That's bullshit.
Yeah.
That's bullshit. Even what I just said with my statement a second ago, I was joking when I said about Aaron Rodgers going down for Devontae. I never want to wish any injury on any player, and for the Cleveland, if the Cleveland Browns were celebrating his injury, fans wise,
Shame on you.
That's horrible. That is horrible. That's as fans, we never want that.
No, we do not. Because I'll tell you what, okay. As much as I can't stand the team in blue, you want to beat them at their best.
100%.
You don't want to see nobody get hurt.
100%.
You don't want to see injuries. Now, as much as we make fun of him for choking in October, it sucks that Clayton Kershaw won't get to participate in this World Series as a player. It sucks.
Well, because I want the meme. I'm gonna be real. I want the meme. I have it saved in my phone.
I know you do.
I was ready to post that shit.
But my point is,
Yes.
it sucks that an all-time great, even though his October record is what it is, it sucks that an all-time great won't be able to participate for his team in the World Series. It sucks. It's just like when the White Sox won in 2005, Frank Thomas wasn't able to participate because he was hurt.
Yeah.
That sucks.
Yeah.
It just sucks. But
I mean that goes with us on the saying is that, yeah, you still got to step up, play next man up.
Mhm.
But at the end of the day, you want every team at their 100% because you don't want to sit here and gloat because you have that fan base. We wasn't at 100%. I hear you, but you prep your other players to play just in case somebody needs to step up.
I'll give an example. Okay.
What do you say?
I know Winston's being serious about Watson, but he said some things that may look like he is being sarcastic or serious.
Oh, look at that then.
We're gonna watch that.
Okay,
too.
I guess so. We have a lot of things to discuss that we didn't catch up on. We'll get there, Oos.
All right.
But thank you for giving us that information for us to chime in and look into that so we can talk about it later on.
Colts beat the Dolphins 16-10.
That was a good game.
It was a very good game. Commanders beat the Panthers as they should, 40-7. The Commanders are 5-2, but Jane Daniels did get her with a rib injury. How serious is that? We don't know. We'll figure that out. You just saw the Steelers being the Jets 37-10. And now it's come to the part where we talk about both of our teams that took an L today to each other's division rival, which sucked. Very drastically and mightily.
Well, I'll say this. Expectations for my team were not that damn high. We made a 1-4 team look like they're above 500.
And that's not having their two best offensive playmakers.
And if Cooper Kupp was playing this game, that score would have been way worse than a 20-15 outcome. Now, we did the defense, which pretty much I understand that should be the anchor of this organization because that's what it was last season. I mean, we don't have Gardner Minshew. Jesus. I'm done. Go ahead and talk about the Niners. Wait, Pops sent me a text message?
Oh.
Pops trying to take it over there because Pops sent us both something.
Passion, and more passion. And
there's no passion that comes from this Raider fan right now because
oh no, this is passion because you're frustrated. That's passion. It is tremendous passion.
Did I expect them to be? It's hard because it's almost like you're seeing the opposite of what you saw from them last year when Antonio Pierce took over. When Antonio Pierce took over, if we win that game in Indianapolis, we slightly get into the playoffs. We were in playoff contention until damn near the last week of football. I don't know what this team is looking like right now. Yes, we didn't get the quarterback that we wanted, but I blame that on Josh McDaniels because C.J. Stroud should be a Raider because the package was there. Josh McDaniels And Josh McDaniels said no. And the only reason why, I know we spoke on this on multiple shows, for anybody else that's just watching now, Josh McDaniels came from the Bill Belichick tree. How does Bill Belichick feel about rookies, especially a quarterback?
It's not going to play him. You're going to sit the bench and you're going to watch and hold.
It's the reason why the trigger didn't pull for CJ Stroud. And we got Jimmy, hospital ball throwing, Garoppolo. So until we get rid of the Josh McDaniels era, AP is just dealing with what he can. Let's see what he does in his second season. So am I a pissed off Raider fan? Yes, because I expect better. I thought we could play better football. We should not be losing to teams like a 1-4 Rams team or a piece of shit Panthers team.
That only has one win.
And who they beat?
You guys.
Rest my case. So I don't want to spend too much time talking about the Raiders because and for those that say they're tanking.
For who? What quarterback in college football is out there right now that you would want right now?
Thank you. They're going to say Shedeur Sanders because he works with Tom Brady. That's not going to happen. As in the chart.
Pierce choose his OC, or was he just given one if they removed the interim tag and gave him a job?
When it came to it, Cliff Kingsbury was AP's choice, but somewhere up in the upper management, they didn't want to give him that extra year he was asking for.
And the Commanders did.
And the Commanders gave him that because it was announced that Cliff Kingsbury was ready to sign on to be the OC. It was there. I don't know why they went to Luke Getsy. I don't get it. And it's just go ahead and talk about your Niners, man. The floor is yours. I can't.
Well, Cuz wants Cam Ward from Miami. He says, give me Mr. Ward.
So, never mind. Go ahead and talk about the Niners. I'm done.
Well, Unc says Shedeur and Brady back together again.
Unc, I already told you about how I feel about Shedeur Sanders being drafted by the Raiders, which I feel that might happen, but they would have to lose pretty much every game the rest of the season.
Unless Shedeur pulls an Eli.
Well, we know who his daddy is.
That is true.
It's like Big Baller Brand all over again.
Well, we go from one sad situation to another because my team had 10 days to prepare.
How many?
10. After winning.
Put that up on your hands.
10.
Fucking 10.
10 days to prepare for the team that has been psychologically in your head 4 out of the last 5 times you played each other, 2 out of the last 4 years in the Super Bowl.
Mm-hmm.
But yet and still. Now, keep in mind, folks, Patrick Mahomes only threw for 154 yards. And threw for 2 interceptions. Keep that in mind, folks. He threw. Unc just says, and I quote, Brady is the team owner now. He has some clout.
He does not have the clout that you think he has. He is just a minority owner, limited. Mark Davis still at the end of the day still has the full right to override anything. Tom Brady does not have the control that anybody that think that he does have. He's basically a consultant. So, I mean, he'll have an input, but his input won't have as much as everybody think that he would have. It's not what it is. Yeah, that pass right there, I don't know what the fuck he was throwing it to.
Yeah, hey, you got me. But yes, he does. He's Tom freaking Brady.
Unc, I think you have known me long enough to know that when what the statement I just said, it's true. He Mark Davis came out and said that in hopes that he will be able to help. He's not going to have. Mark Davis leans on the uh, the legends of the Raiders more than what he doesn't have that much plug.
I was going to say he can't make no calls for real.
Yeah,
But another comment.
he's going to be a consultant. And that's where it's going to end.
But back to my disappointment in Gene's Stadium
Yes,
in America.
he's going to make a difference, but he's not going to have that control. It's almost like how, and what I told my brother a second ago. Listen to, it's almost like when Shohei Ohtani was doing his free agency tour, and he came to San Francisco. I think if Buster Posey was there, we get Shohei.
In other words, if Posey was the one to close the deal and not Farhan, Ohtani possibly could be a Giant. But because Posey was not the closer and Farhan was, Ohtani is unfortunately wearing the enemy colors.
And I think that's what Tom Brady is. Tom Brady is going to be the closer. He's not. He will give Mark Davis his input, and Mark Davis might listen to it, but Tom Brady is not making calls. He only has 5% ownership in this. It's 10%, but a percentage went to his business partner, and another percentage went to Richard Seymour. So Tom Brady is not what everybody is thinking. He just bought into the NFL. And I just believe that he is a pawn. He's a pawn.
Interesting take.
This is about to be chess right now, and he's the pawn. And if I'm wrong, I will eat my crow. But I don't think he has the much authority that Raider Nation is thinking that he has. My opinion. And I'll leave it at that. But Dub, continue about your team playing the defending champions.
Well, they weren't ready to play because, like I said, you had 10 days to prepare. Now, yes, I know Debo was battling physical ailments, which he did not play hardly at all. Went back to the locker room, he was pretty much done. Then we just talked about Brandon Ayuk, just got paid. Well, his season just ended because that looked like a torn ACL from the hip.
He doesn't care. He's paid.
He's paid. So
I think he slightly cared. That's harsh. But I'm just saying his production was not of someone that.
Well, again, like as I've been saying throughout this whole drama, don't be surprised when I said his stats will take a dip.
It has.
And he forgotten how to catch the football, and then the one time he catches the ball, he gets hurt. And Unk just said he'll be like Magic Johnson. He's a minority owner, but he does have input.
I don't disagree with that. I don't. He is the Magic Johnson for the Raiders. Yes, that is a very good point, and I agree with that.
Yes, Brandon Ayuk.
He's done.
Brandon Ayuk is going to be done for the 2024 season.
Yeah,
yes, he's done. They're saying that they fear it's a torn ACL. Like I said, his leg is not supposed to bend the way it did.
No.
But that doesn't take the fact away that Mahomes played that crap. Mahomes threw 2 interceptions. If you were to tell me Mahomes only threw for a 154 and 2 interceptions, you would have thought the Chiefs lost. But they didn't. And the main reason why...
Basically, the Niners beat themselves in this game.
They did. They did. They did. I mean, again, when you go 2 for 11 on third down, and the Chiefs go 8 for 14 on third down, yes. 1, your defense is not getting off the field.
Yes.
2, you can't stay on the field.
Yes.
And like I said, you threw 3 interceptions. 1 in the red zone, which you cannot do.
Nope.
And basically, that red zone interception was the straw that broke the camel's back. And Brock Purdy, like a true man that he is, he said, the loss is on me. Put the loss on me.
As a quarterback is supposed to say.
As he said. And kudos to him for taking that. That was the worst game he's played since he's become the starter, without question. But they just could not get into no kind of rhythm. And again, their red zone woes continue. Chiefs in the red zone, 4 or 5.
Mm.
Niners in the red zone, 2 for 4. And oh, by the way, the Niners missed an extra point. And you know what happens when you miss an extra point?
Yep.
Always gets you. Always. It never fails. And it bleeping sucks. So now, you probably will more than likely beat the Arlington Cowboys.
Oh,
That's probably going to happen.
foreshadowing.
I mean, the Cowboys play like crap.
Well, your team is also playing like crap.
Yes, they are. Which probably will make for a good game because it's the Cowboys and the 49ers.
Shit on shit.
That too. Which probably makes for a good game. And they'll probably go into the bye week 4-4. And for those that are saying the season is over, okay, let's go back to 2021. They were 3-5. Went on a run, finished 10-7, got to the NFC title game, had a 10-point lead in that game, decided not to give Deebo Samuel the ball for the rest of that game, and lost by 3. 2022, 4-4. Brock takes over. They go on a run, get to the NFC title game. Unfortunately, Brock gets hurt. We'll never know what happens, but the Eagles got the win. Okay. The season is not over. Okay. Am I saying, is this a Super Bowl team? No, that's not what I'm saying. But do I think they get to the playoffs? Sure. Nobody is running away with the NFC West. The NFC West will come down to Seattle and the Niners. I just do. And I'm just going to leave it at that. Brock Purdy will make himself better because the kid wants to be good.
Yes. He has that determination.
Yeah. He's like, that's not the best of me that you're going to see. And I'm going to make this better. So the season's not over yet. So what you do is you watch the film, throw it away. Tuesday, you get ready for the Cowboys. That's just what it is. Now, Oos, if you're still watching, give me your keys for your beloved Buccaneers against the Ravens on Monday night if you're still watching. Wash my mouth out for saying what? Seahawks and it's going to come down to one of those two teams to win the West. And I definitely will trust Brock over Geno Smith all day, every day. And that's not. Well, Brock seems to get better when he sees the Seahawks for whatever reason. So there's that.
But after watching this game, I don't think you can. You can make that statement, but after watching this game,
it sucked. He did not play well. Or that was his worst game since he's become the starter. Absolutely. But I have to turn around because, like I said, he's that determined to wanting to be good. Mm-hmm. Which when he did normally after a loss, he normally came back and played very well. So yes. I'm pretty sure he's going to be.
But then again, we know Andy Reid's record coming off a bye.
True.
It was set up for failure for this game to go that way. His record is tremendous.
He does not. He goes after a bye. No, yeah. It's very rare that he does. There's nobody that's more prepared for a team after a bye week better than Andy Reid, and that's been historically proven, without question.
You have the asshole team.
Rodrigo, yes, as he is breaking shovels like he's Bo Jackson, looking for some adamantium. But we appreciate you guys for hanging out with us on this side-by-side edition, episode number 2 of the Mizzle Dub Show, where we saw Georgia beat number 1 Texas. We saw Oregon become the new number 1 team. Both our teams took L's, and unfortunately, we have a Dodgers-Yankees World Series.
I just believe the sports guys are like, take a shit right now. You guys are going to just have to hate it right now and still commentate about it.
And here we are.
It just seems like we're gonna get that. And guess what? We're gonna have to fucking talk about it.
Yeah. But nonetheless, glad you would join us for this side-by-side one-screen edition.
And you will get another.
And you get another.
And we'll have Jaffos with us next time.
Thursday, you don't want to miss it. A collaboration of the Mizzle and Dub Show and the All Pro Jaffos.
Well,
which, by the way, folks, before we get out of here.
Are we doing it?
Yeah.
Oh, it's time to do some promotion.
Time to do.
So let's see. What's the first one we should do? Let's do. Wait, did I pass it? Work with us, folks. Wait. Here's the first one.
As always, Creative Brothers Productions. Videography, photography, editing, videos, all that good stuff.
Yes.
They'll get you right.
Yes.
And just to show you how right they are, they did this for us. Go one more. There you go. No, that's Matt 6. There you go.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, it is the Night Owl edition of the Mizzle and Dub Show. Yes, vote for us, vote for us. Welcome back. Thank you for tuning in. He is Mizzle, I am Dub, and
did y'all miss us? Because we missed you. Our apology.
Oh, and we are live.
And also, what CBP has done for check this out.
Winter is coming.
And he can make something magical happen here. And there goes the ball. It's going. It's going. You're a fan.
Battles will be won.
Hold on now.
At the 30, and he
Who's going to take victory?
And that's what championship points matter.
It's time for war.
It is the Winter War brought to you by A7FL Nevada. But also, if you like to party and you like music, may we suggest
this guy. The greatest DJ in the world. And guess what?
who just came last week.
Oh, yes. And guess what? Never tell DJ what to play. Guess what? He got you covered.
Matt 6 got you. Just saying.
The intro that you heard to this edition of the Mizzle and Dub Show that you will hear for a good while, and the outro that will be played later is from this young man. And Dub, please talk about this young man.
If you like beats,
Yes.
or if you want to collaborate
Yes.
and make music,
Yes.
he's a very talented individual.
Yes.
And he will definitely get your beats and your music sounding right. But there's all of his platforms: YouTube, Instagram, SoundCloud, Discord. Anywhere you want to get with this young man to make music, please look him up and let his talents speak for himself.
And we don't say this much because we want him to have his own platform, but he is my son, his nephew. But we won't never say that because we want him to have his own world. So yes, and also let everybody know about this right here.
Alonzo Thomas, better known as the son of legendary Raiders safety Dr. Death Skip Thomas, brings us the Alliance Sports Podcast, talking all about sports and also things involving the alumni with the Raiders. So please subscribe to that, and we'll be getting with him real soon to do another Alliance Sports Podcast.
Indeed.
Now, if you want to play in the Winter War in January for the ASNFL, all you got to do. Go. No, you was almost up. It's above. There you go. No, go down one more. There you go.
This one?
That one. If you want to play in the Winter War, that QR code that you see on your screen, please do click it, and it will take you to asnfl.com to where you can register, and it can tell you everything else of what you need to know to qualify and to play in the Winter War coming to you in January of 2025.
And guess what? Mizzle will be making his return back to Vegas for The A7FL.
Now, we've already talked about them multiple times, but of course,
Oh, baby.
our buddies, the Highly Elevated Sports Talk,
Yes.
for the Highly Elevated Sports fan, the All Pro Joffos, on Joffos TV, on the Joffos TV YouTube channel, and the Joffos TV Facebook page. They're friends of ours. We are recurring guests on their show as they are on ours, so it's a big old collaboration.
And speaking of collaboration, you will get that Thursday because I believe the Mizzle and Dub Show and the All Pro Joffos are going to collab on a one-screen show.
That's going to be a lot of passion. But also, we need to get our symbol for him, but can't forget about Flash Media Sports and our good friend Mel Carey, the hardest working man in sports.
Yes.
Goes all over the world to promote fights, Muay Thai, boxing, whatever it is, but he is the hardest working man in sports, and shout out to Mel Carey, and also with all that good stuff. Also, we ain't forgetting about Live with 25. That's still coming in the future. Stay with him. He's been going through some stuff, but he's still coming, folks. So don't give up on him yet.
And the first show is going to be lit. We've already heard his idea how he wants to do his first show. So
yes,
Live with 25 will be legit. And again, we thank everybody for chiming in and to see this side by side that I know a lot of people want. But we must take naps. Well, not naps. I just think that we have other things going on for us right now. But
yeah,
we thank you guys for chiming in. We'll be back Thursday.
Enjoy both Monday night games, Chargers and Cardinals on ESPN Plus.
You might get a side live stream tomorrow, maybe, depending on where we're at.
But of course, the good matchup is Ravens Buccaneers on ABC, 100%. ESPN. 2 4-2 teams. That should be a fantastic matchup. But nonetheless, we're gonna say so long for now. But Thursday, collaboration with the All Pro Joffos, EJ Mizzle, putting together a tremendous production and all that good stuff. But nonetheless, for Mizzle, I'm Dub. One screen. How you doing? But we will see you on Thursday. But in the meantime, take care of yourself and each other. And as always, it's 12 o'clock. Some damn where. And you have been watching number 258 of the Mizzle Dub Show, and that deserves a yeet.
And as the Super Dope Beat Maker takes us out, thank you for chiming in. Look back.